The governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, swore in his new commissioners and special advisors. The swearing-in ceremony, which was held at the Adeyemi Auditorium, Alausa Ikeja, signaled the inauguration of the governor's cabinet for his second term in office. The Lagos State House of Assembly, after some back and forth, had confirmed 38 nominees for the governor's cabinet, with the last one, Tolani Akibo, being confirmed less than 24 hours before the swearing-in ceremony. News Centre's Ni Omoni tells us more.
The inauguration of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's cabinet for a second term in office was attended by political bigwigs from both the state and national level. After some deliberation since the appointment of the first three key cabinet members, which include the secretary to the state government, chief of staff and the deputy chief of staff, the Lagos State House of Assembly confirmed 38 nominees for Sanwo-Olu's cabinet. The final nominee, Tolani Akibo, was confirmed less than 24 hours before the swearing-in ceremony. Among the 38 commissioners and special advisors are Gbenga Omotosho, the former Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Professor Akin Abayomi, the former Commissioner for Health, and Ruth Abisola Olusoya, the former Agriculture counterpart. One after the other, they took the oath of office. However, one of the nominees, the former boss of the Lagos State Environmental Protection Agency, Dolapo Fashawe, although confirmed by the House, was not sworn in due to absence. During the ceremony, Sanwo-Olu urged the newly appointed commissioners and special advisors to carry out their duties diligently.
You are representing Lagos State. You are not representing any local government or any ward. You are a cabinet member that ensures and sees Lagos State first as your constituency. And you must ensure that everything you do reflects the Lagosian in you first. And that is what we'll expect to see going forward.
He also took the opportunity to highlight the accomplishment of his first term and outline his plans for the next 4 years.
We have started by announcing the renaming of our governance agenda to the Teams Plus agenda. So there's a plus in the teams that we have. This is a recognition of the necessity at incorporating social inclusion, gender equality, and youth development into all of our programs.
As part of these plans, new ministries such as the Ministry for Industry, Trade and Investment have been created, and the education sector has now been divided into basic and tertiary for better focus. To facilitate a smooth transition, an executive retreat is scheduled to be held for 3 days. This retreat will bring together the state executives and permanent secretaries who have been managing affairs in the interim and will mark the official commencement of Sanwo-Olu's second term. Ni Omoni, reporting for News Central Lagos.
To discuss this, we're joined by Nelson Ekujumi, a political affairs analyst. Thank you very much for joining us. Quickly, were there any omissions in the commissioner appointments that stood out for you?
Well, thank you very much. The truth of the matter is that the two, signature of all eyes commissioners were the Commissioner for Information and Strategy, that Mr. Gbenga Omotosho, as well as the Commissioner for Health, Professor Akin Abayomi. These were the two commissioners, that have distinguished themselves in the first term of this administration, and for them to be retained and confirmed by the House of Assembly. They are the two major, signature of all eyes in the administration. So one expects that, the performance that they showed out in their first tenure will be replicated better in the second, coming of this new administration. So those are the two commissioners that stood out among all the commissioners that were sworn in today.
All right. There were reports of friction between the Lagos State House of Assembly and the governor regarding the nomination of some commissioners. Would you say this situation has been resolved? Is it a case of no victor, no vanquished, or let sleeping dogs lie?
Well, we cannot see that, the misunderstanding or the lack of communication between the executive and the legislature that resulted in the withholding of the confirmation of about 17 nominees as a result. And one expects that as they don't go by, the executive and the legislature will get to cement the gaping holes in their relationship in order to deliver on the dividends of democracy to the teeming people of Lagos. So it is not unexpected that, because the executive and the legislature are representatives of the people, and we all recognize that we're in a democracy where, democracy allows or tolerates or creates room for disagreement, for grievances, but, in the midst of all this, it is expected that whenever there are grievances, the stakeholders will recognize that they have the primary responsibility to the mass of the people, which is the reason for them being in office, and they will do the needful with regards to that. So it is what has played out today shows that the executive as the legislature have mended the gapping in their relationship, and one expects that a better synergy is what negotiations you expect going forward.
As far as you are concerned, what are the notable portfolios and what specific challenges or opportunities do the commissioners in those portfolios face?
Well, I saw some of the portfolios early enough in the day, and I must confess I was more than impressed with the portfolios that have been assigned to the commissioners. Looking at the pedigree of the commissioners, you look at the portfolios assigned to them. One is very conscious of the fact that governance is about solving problems. And when it comes to solving human problems, when you solve a problem, the solution can also generate another problem. So it is not unlikely that these commissioners are persons of pedigree and character who know their onions, and Lagos being the melting point of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, it is not unexpected that these commissioners are persons who give their best, and one expects that in view of the new mantra of the administration, which is the team plus, that the administration will, the commissioners will key into the mantra of the administration to ensure that the goodies that the people of Lagos deserve, continue to manifest. We have just seen a tip of the iceberg with regards to the Blue Rail line. So
I guess we will see what happens in the next 4 years. I hope that the optimism being expressed will manifest. Thank you very much, Nelson, for speaking with us.
Thank you very much for having me.